Hi, hello, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Alex, the Bareback Contessa, and I help you fill your home with things and people that you love. Today is the first day of Vlogmas. It is Sunday, November 30th, and I am embarking on Vlogmas this year. I want to use it as a crash course in video editing and in improving my efficiency in video editing so that I can get videos edited quicker. And I'm gonna take you along on little bits of my life. We're gonna talk cooking, we're gonna talk decor, we're gonna talk entertaining because my annual cookie exchange is gonna fall in the middle of this. But today we are just gonna do some cozy cooking. I want to clean out the fridge of some of our Thanksgiving leftovers. I don't know if I'll have a formal recipe for you all. I am really just winging these things. But let's get started on the cooking. Leeks can be super sandy, so you want to make sure you wash them well. I prefer to slice them and then submerge them in water so that all the dirt will settle to the bottom. Agitate them, and then I just let them sit while I'm chopping the rest of my veggies, and then I will pull them out. I will lift them out of the top rather than straining them, because if you're straining, you're just pouring all of that dirty water back on top. So that's what I like to do with my leeks. Proving much more efficient. Impatient. So because I really want all the liquid in the mushrooms to cook out, I'm gonna get them in the pan first. I'm putting them in a Dutch oven over medium heat with a few tablespoons of oil and butter, just to let them really get a good sear going before I add the rest of the veggies in. you doing? I just like completely forgot how to do it. Let's just basically this will be perfect. Okay, all that garlic is going in with the carrots. All right. Those mushrooms have released all of their moisture. They're starting to pick up some color. That's how I like them. So I'm gonna go in with the rest of my veg. The leeks. In about 5 minutes, the veggies are starting to stick to the bottom. So I'm gonna go in with, say about 2 tablespoons of flour. Mix that through, and I'm gonna let that cook for a few minutes just to cook off that raw flour flavor. And because I have an open bottle of white wine, I'm gonna deglaze with about a cup of it. This is optional. All right, all the alcohol in there is cooked off. I'm gonna go in with my turkey. This is a cup of wild rice that I soaked overnight and just rinsed. Gonna add that in. You don't have to soak it, but it will help the rice cook quicker and more evenly. And I'm going in with about 4 cups of homemade turkey stock. I think it's gonna need more broth. All right, that's gonna come up to a simmer, and I will let it cook for, I'll check on it in about a half hour, but it'll probably go between 40 and 60 minutes until the rice is tender. I accidentally just filmed the last clip in a time lapse, but long story short, the soup had been simmering for about an hour. I tasted it, added some salt, some heavy cream, and a little bit of lemon juice, also a couple handfuls of kale. This is what we are working with. This looks lovely and wonderful and delicious. I turned off the heat. I'm gonna let that sit until we are ready to have that for dinner tonight. Let's go chit chat in the living room. All right, I already failed day 1 of Vlogmas because I said that I was gonna go into the living room and then continue filming. It is now like 7 o'clock at night. I just filmed my latest podcast episode, which will be coming out tomorrow, along with this video. But I did not pick up the camera otherwise. I did a bunch of random stuff around the house. I showered, washed my hair. So let's try and do better tomorrow, shall we? We put up all of our Christmas decor over the weekend. It was a mess. Just, boxes and things around and scattered and trying to figure out what to put where. So I think tomorrow I will give you a little tour, a little update on what the apartment is looking like now after being here for 9 months. 9 months. Oh my goodness, 4 months. And then we are going to see Wicked tomorrow night with a young professionals mixer with that Porchlight Musical Theater is putting on. But all that to say, I am sorry. Day 2, I will do better. I will actually vlog the day. But love you, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.